Hi, I'm Hannah Robinson, a math teacher at the upper school at Cranbrook. This past summer, I had the opportunity to attend the Traverse Conference in Boulder, Colorado, put on by the Watershed School in conjunction with their Expedition to the Future of Learning. The theme of this conference was the future of learning is a lot less like school and more like real life. The founders of the program are Greg Bamford with the Watershed School in Boulder, Colorado, Chris Jackson with Big Picture Learning, Christian Long with Wonder by Design in Columbus and Chicago, and Meredith Goddard with the Catlin Gable School in Portland, Oregon. These four people founded this conference on the principle that education is more effective when it is authentic. The first day of the conference started with an introduction to design-based thinking. Design-based thinking is not a new concept, but it has most recently become a hot button topic because of the Stanford Design School and all of the work that they have done to popularize the idea. The process is simple. It starts with empathy, moves on to defining the problem, ideating solutions, prototyping those solutions, and sharing out the final product. However, this is not a linear process. This is an iterative process, which requires returning repeatedly to the phase of empathy. Defining the problem is most often the hardest step of finding a solution. The second day of the conference focuses on expeditions. These expeditions take you out of the classroom and into the real world, working with teachers who are currently using these concepts and these practices in their own classrooms. In the essence of the program being focused, of the workshop being focused on authentic learning, this was the most authentic type of learning you could have. The first session I went to was at the Innovation Center of St. Vrain Valley Schools. St. Vrain Valley Schools was a failing public school in the Boulder area that partnered with IBM to become one of the most successful public schools. IBM works with the school to create has worked with the school to create an innovation program. The students attend normal classes in the morning, but in the afternoon they work on different innovation projects. These projects may be on campus or off, but they partner with local companies, including IBM. IBM has also given the school laptops and iPads, so the school is a one-to-one school. In this class, or in this expedition, we got to learn about the value of partnering with the community in a variety of ways to create a more authentic learning environment. The second session I attended was put on by the Mount Vernon School, or the Mount Vernon Institute for Innovation. Mount Vernon is a school in Atlanta that has created an innovation institute. They actually offer a diploma for their students in innovation. They use a process that is very similar to the Stanford Design School process. However, they've made it their own. They have put together a book because they have a class called Innovation. Every student takes a class on innovation each year. And in this class, they find a problem that needs to be solved, they create a solution, and they implement the solution. It is entirely up to the students to form their problem and their solution. In this session, we focused on the empathy phase. We focused on discovering what a problem was by going out into downtown Boulder, Colorado, and asking the question why. We posted these questions of why, or just wondering about things, to a Google group that we were all actively replying to and responding to. This allowed us to start a conversation about what things we were wondering, that allowed us to kind of find what types of things our group was interested in and find really unique problems that we might be interested in finding a solution for. What I liked most about this particular session was that the Mount Vernon Institute for Innovation is very similar to what Cranbrook is looking for. Mount Vernon does not believe that innovation replaces education, but innovation enhances education. Innovation makes education more authentic. It does not replace your standard classes, but it does enhance what you can get from those by learning to discover and wonder in a different setting. Day 3 of the conference was all about creating an action plan. In this session, we had the opportunity of hearing a former teacher turned principal turned Board of Colorado Education member discuss how she thinks it is best for educators to bring the process of innovation into the classroom. Her process of bringing innovation into the classroom was not unlike the process of bringing innovation, or just the process of innovation itself. Started with identifying a problem or an area that you think needs work in the classroom, identifying a strategy with the greatest potential by weighing the potential for impact with the feasibility of quality implementation, formulating a plan, including a strategy to implement the plan and a way to monitor the results, then implementing and monitoring the plan, evaluating the plan, and sharing the plan out. The important things to note here are monitoring results, evaluating, and sharing out. Monitoring results is important because you'll never know if something worked unless you have a way to tell if it worked that you decided upon before you started the process. And sharing out is the best way to get quality feedback and to get good ideas from fellow educators who may be using this. The Traverse Conference was one of the best 3-day experiences I could have had this summer as I got started on my new class for statistics. It really opened my eyes to not only be excited about the possibility of innovation in the classroom, but have concrete ideas as to how to implement it. Thank you.